Hi, I'm Shohei Katayama. This is my piece, Ancient Voices, Glaciers. This is a landscape painting I did out of strontium aluminate. The pigment actually has a half-life of 20 years, which coincides with, the timeline when the actual glaciers in the northern hemisphere is expected to rapidly decay. So this painting eventually will be just like purely black. I participated in an expedition through the Arctic Circle residency. Part of the reason why I wanted to go up there was to test for Fukushima radioisotopes in the form of cesium-134 and 137. The expedition included scientists, educators, and artists, and I encountered a marine biologist who was talking about diatoms. And diatoms are integral to the carbon cycle, or the carbon fixation process. These diatoms rely on calving glaciers for nutrient. Without the glaciers, these nutrients will be provided to these larger ecosystems, so it can inevitably create an ecological collapse. So for me, this is more like a time marker. So I wanted to kind of tie in my personal narrative of the radiation, my personal heritage with climate change, and therefore I decided to use this material that I thought it was pretty appropriate for the, larger ecological context. The audio that I used is from a GoPro that I put into the Arctic Ocean to catch different sounds of deep ocean currents that are created through surge glaciers. The sea sponges is more of a metaphor of smaller subspecies that kind of rely onto these diatoms, because diatoms decay, they become into marine snow. Without sponges or these subspecies that larger organisms rely onto, they are pretty much the foundation of the food pyramid, right? So I wanted to kind of address the relationship between a macro environment with micro systems like organisms. So the blue that I'm using in this phosphorescent pigment, it has like the same light frequency as real biological organisms, bioluminescence. It is a phosphorescent pigment. The material history has a strong correlation with radiation, especially in the US. Kind of goes back with the radium girls. There's a cultural trope that radiation glows, but in reality, of course, it doesn't glow, but there is this strong correlation between them in the pop culture. So for me, I like to play with light as an element, using strontium aluminate to talk about radiation as a larger theme.